More than 1,000 women marching for a stake in their country, jeered at, pelted with eggs from the crowd, demanding the right to vote. The great procession passed down Edinburgh's Princes Street in 1909. Fast forward to 2014, and it's female voters who will decide the future of their country. With polls on a knife edge, women are more likely to be undecided and more likely to vote no.
I'm ambivalent. I keep going from one side to the other. In many ways, if it was pure aspiration, I would certainly be immediately in the yes camp.
Fiona has a very personal reason for making her voice heard. Her great-great-grandmother was a leading campaigner for the right to vote. Mary Credelius also founded the women's higher education movement in Scotland.
She was one of the signatories to the first petition to Parliament for votes for women. So that was, great awareness of the need for women to be part of society.
Louise Milne also feels women have an obligation to vote. Her great-grandmother, Jane Kelly, was a suffragette who juggled night meetings with caring for her 11 children.
She was a unionist. She would have been no, definitely no. I am truly undecided. As a historian, perhaps it's easier for me to see the losses rather than the gains.
The Great Procession ended here at the top of Carlton Hill, but today the Yes campaign is staring down on its own gender gap. Women are consistently more likely to vote no. If Alex Salmond fails to get the result he wants in the referendum, it will be because of the votes that were fought for here back in 1909. At the beginning of September, 42% of women said they would vote yes, compared to 52% of men. That rose to 47% of women and 55% of men last Sunday, but fell back to 42% of women and 54% of men on Friday. Spartans FC are not ones to conform to gender stereotypes. The Scottish Premier League side trains at least 3 times a week, but they haven't taken their eye off the ball when it comes to the referendum.
I think it's important for everyone to have their voices heard, women, men, older people, younger people, and I think that's one of the great things about the referendum.
I'm going to vote yes because I believe that Scotland can be a good country on its own. I know that some of the girls are voting yes, which I need to have a few words with them, but no, definitely, I'll definitely be voting no.
Time is running out for both teams to tackle undecided voters. The No campaign's lead among women is widening, but the final score is still unclear. Sophy Ridge, Sky News in Edinburgh.